One of these is fake, right? What an irony statement. I want to go to Rokkenjima and like have this party there. Is that like something new? Oh, that's small engine actually. It's just happy, this is good. Okay, maybe there's hope. So it kinda aligns with my theory about gold and red truths. Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko Chiru. So yeah, we're going to continue the story, and this time, finally, after like, I don't know how many episodes, I'm not tired, so my brain may be at some like operational functions, actually. So yeah, so who knows, maybe I will like come up with something interesting this episode. Apparently, I asked the correct questions in Umineko. Seems like you liked that I started thinking about what actually red means and like how it's like represented in like real world, basically, because red we see is like basically meta word thing, right? So how does it like shows on like real world and how it actually is used? Like you read something and how do you know this truth? This is very interesting. So yeah, anyway, let's go to the episode and see like how the story will continue, because Butler is still showing his version of Rokkenjima to Angela, and yeah, let's just go. Why is Onichan showing me such a bizarre Rokkenjima? Is this supposed to be the truth? Enough with this farce. Also, Anje changed so much from episode 4 to episode 8. I recently on Discord, like, been like, maybe not a research, but like reread a bit of like episode 4 of Anje going to Rokkenjima. This is so different. She changed so much through this, like, this like, episode 4 and 8 are like two different people. Like, what the hell? I understand, but why is even Onichan trying to hide the truth from me? I'm trying to find it so I can avenge him and the others. Or would Onichan say the same thing as Amakusa? That revenge is meaningless, so I should stop. Is that why he's speaking in riddles, trying to make everything more confusing? That's none of his business. I'm not just trying to take revenge for their sakes. I'm doing it for my sake too. After all, that's the only thing I'm living for. Taking revenge is my reason to live. I don't have a clue what Onichan is thinking. I don't know, I just... I don't know if I will like ever be able to actually like this version of Anje. I don't know if I will be able to. I will see, but I like episode 4 Anje more. I understand why she thinks like that in episode 8, but I still don't understand why she changed so much. I mean, it's exactly the same events. She's going to Rokkenjima. Same in episode 4 and same in episode 8. So which one of these is fake? One of these is fake, right? Either the first one on the either the episode 4 or episode 8. Because we have exactly the same event with totally opposite character. So one of them must be fake story. One of them must be real. So which version of Anje is real? I'm confused by Anje. Anje is weird. Like, this Anje is supposed to be like the version of Anje that don't know the red truth from Berncastle in Meta World, right? But it doesn't change anything. I don't know. Shit's confusing to me. Oh, okay. Typical. That's so typical. Halloween party. Okay. I hope that this is not including small bombs that you eat. Outside the rain had started to pour down hard. However, inside the cousin's room, it was loud and cheery. It had been raining spears, and no one would have paid any attention. Okay, playing some poker. The cousins were all bursting with energy, sitting in a circle on the bed. Also, I have a feeling like my microphone have like bad setup for some reason. It shouldn't detect like small, like very small amount of voice. That's weird.
バトラがでかく張るときは役なしのことが多いと思ってたんだがな。
そう思わせるためにここまで負けてきたんだぜ。
Okay.
最後に勝つために負けを布石する男。後ろ宮バトラ。
Literally episodes from 1 to 5, right? He keeps losing and then he won at the end. Wow.
バトラすごい、バトラすごい。マリア、またコインなくなっちゃった。私のコインを分けてやるよ。一緒にバトラをぶっ潰そうぜ。
With just a deck of cards, the cousins could enjoy themselves for many hours. They were so engrossed that the occasional thunderbolt hardly even registered as a static in the background.
そろそろお腹が空いたね。夕食はまだかな。
そう。そろそろじゃないかな。今夜はゴーダさんたちずいぶん張り切ってたな。
ってことはずいぶんと期待できそうだぜ。俺の6年ぶりの再会を祝してかな。さっきシャノンに聞いたけどハロウィンパーティーがあるって言ってたよ。ホールで立食形式でやるそうだよ。すごいね。
ハロウィンパーティー？すごいすごいすごい。
Yep, she definitely likes it.
お、はーい。どちら様？
Episode 8 should be in general happy episode. I'm still like have like in my mind that Ben Castell said she would have her own game. And I'm kinda like, I don't know if worried, but I wonder like how it will intertwine with Butler's story. Can she like invade his game board or something? How is Ben Castell going to be involved in this? Because so far it's like pretty wholesome. There was a knock. The door opened and Anja was there. Anja had been sleeping in her parents' room.
おう、エンジェか。起きたか。
あのね、晩ご飯だからお屋敷行くって。準備しなさいって。
Okay.
ご飯だご飯だ。お腹すいた。
Perhaps because she was the hungriest, Maria celebrated more vigorously than anyone else. She jumped up happily and hopped off the bed. As the others all clambered off the bed and started putting their shoes on, Kiri and Rudolph came into view. With guns.
飯だぞ。行く支度をしろい。
今日はなんだか素敵みたいよ。楽しみね。
Extra special, huh?
マリア知ってる？ハロウィンパーティー。
Are you going to have pumpkins and stuff? Probably.
ハロウィンパーティー？マリアだけ知ってて、エンジェは知らない。お母さん、ハロウィンパーティーって何？
さあ、何かしらね。
Wow, okay. Keeping a surprise for her. That's cool.
お楽しみね。
みんな、ええか。
Hey, the best uncle.
そろそろ行くで。
皆様、お揃いでしょうか。ご案内いたします。マリア、こっちいらっしゃい。
Canon.
襟が変よ。ああ、お腹空いちゃったわ。親族会議の一番の楽しみは食事よね。
Wait, I never realized that detail. Wait, what? How is that possible that I... Oh my god, I always analyze backgrounds and characters. how designs and stuff, but I never realized that Eva have the flower in the ear. I never realized that. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments. I don't know why, I just realized that.
エンジェちゃんはお腹すいた？
Eva smiled at Angel. Does Evatrice have this as well?
ついた。
Huh.
エンジェ、すきましたでしょ？いいのよ。そうよね。お腹すいたわよね。おばさんもお腹ペコペコよ。
よし、出発するぞ。表は風も強いみたいだからな。
Yep.
傘を
Typhoon.
忘れるなよ。
皆様傘をお持ちください。
はい、エンジェちゃん、傘。
ありがとう、エヴァおばさん。
やっぱり女の子は可愛いわね。今度おばさんのお家にも遊びにいらっしゃい。約束よ。
エヴァおばさんってエンジェのこと気に入ってるんだ。
Yeah, I mean, she never had like anything against Angela. But later she actually been despised by Angela in the future, so it's changed the relationship really.
うん。母さんは本当は娘が欲しかったらしいんだよ。
ああ、聞いたことあるぜ。
Okay, I had to cut because I had some stuff to do, but I just realized, actually, I wouldn't realize that probably if I didn't take a break after the 10 minutes of recording. Mother actually would like to have a daughter. What an irony statement. Anja in future literally became her daughter. Kind of, if you think about this. Yeah. What an irony, huh?
小さい頃、私もずいぶん可愛がってもらった気がする。うちのママは本当は男の子が良かったって言ってたよ。
Okay, can't say anything about this.
元気に生まれてきてくれれば性別なんてどうでもいいのよ。マリアは大切な神様からの授かり物なんだから。
Okay, that's different from what you said in like some other episodes, but okay, I get. Yeah, this is Butler's story, so yeah, that's fine. That's happy one. When they got outside, the wind was fairly strong. Eva, who had now really hit it off with Anja, offered to share an umbrella with the little girl. It was hard to tell what they were chatting so excitedly about, but it seems that they were already getting along splendidly. Butler opened his umbrella as he watched this. His little sister was cute when she clung to him. She was just as cute and adorable when looking up to someone else with a happy smile. The wind and rain were strong, but even this must have been the perfect spice to heighten their anticipation of the coming meal. I'm still wondering how Butler will finish this story. You know? Because... Oh, shit! We actually have different CG for this! Wow! Wow, okay, this is different. Holy crap! This is awesome! I want to go to Rokkenjima and like have this party there. But on the other hand, yeah, as I said, I still wonder how Butler will finish this story up, because it must end with no one coming back, so the end of the story will not be happy. The events may be happy, but the end will be not. He will probably go with the actual incident, like actual accident. Like, he will like make a truth about that there's like a tunnels with ammunition or something, and Kizo just, I don't know, forgot to flip the switch back or something, and everything they got destroyed, and it was like total accident. Maybe he will go with that, because he must like include the end. End cannot change, basically. Thanks to some festive decorations, the main hall and had been remade into the scene of Halloween party. Also, we need to Eva to survive, so he must include this also somehow. Maybe she went like on the stroll, just walking around the island because she felt like, I don't know, tired or something. We'll see. The Ushimiya family always took meals in the dining hall. It was the first time I'd ever seen a buffet-style party set up in the main hall.
Yo, バトラ
Okay, Beato wearing her mother dress. I
ー
see.
久しぶりであるな
Okay. So this is basically her costume for Halloween party. As a witch. That's cool, I like it.
ハッピーハロウィーントリックオアトリート
お菓子はあるが今はやらぬぞ食事の前であるからな
Yeah.
ありがとうベアトリーチェさん。相変わらずお美しいわね。
ローザこそ
This is so weird. I mean, it's happy, but it's so weird. They all know Beatrice, and Beatrice is represented as actually someone else that everyone knows. It's so weird. Let's check. Oh, actually, I didn't check characters in episode 8, right? I haven't checked characters description. Is that like something new? Oh, that's small engine actually. I don't think there's like anything new really. Also, why we have like Elder Beato picture here, but here we have like normal one. Unless this one is actually the Elder Beato, but with like tight hair. Okay. She had been called here for ceremony when the return of Vasama to always received from her grandmother, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to like really detailedly read that, but just like skim over it to see if I see something new. I don't think there's anything new actually. That much actually. Yeah, Butler. Grandparents passed away. Yeah. Ushimiya Anja as the small one. Oh, she have actually the golden eagle. Okay. Yeah, I definitely didn't show the full picture. I didn't knew that she had the golden eagle actually on her. Okay. Younger sister from her mother. She gets sick easily, but managed to get better. She's happy this year, surrounded by a beloved family. Okay. Turn it over to his son. Now enjoys his old age in peace. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's like anything new. It's by Shannon, not her real name. On wait, what? As he was hired by Kraus and trusted and servant with several family. Okay. That's true. Yeah. So the only one that there's actually two new things. So basically Beatrice and this part that she came to actually get the gold and Anja. Okay.
子持ちとは思えんぞ
お前、少し出来上がってねえか？耳が少し赤いぞ。
Okay.
あの後ちょいとそのだな
Okay. Beato's drunk already. What the hell?
金蔵が珍しい酒を手に入れたというのでなまあそのほんのちょびっとだ
Okay.
食事の前のお菓子は自重するのに、 飲酒は自重しねえんだな。
失礼いたします、ベアトリーチェ様。親方様がお呼びでございます。
Okay, I saw Kinzo beckoning from over by the portrait.
やれやれ。
What does he want?
金蔵も形式にこだわる男よ。
例の黄金の返還式うんぬんってことなんだろう。後ろ宮家にとっては
Yeah,
一つの
he wants probably to make this like official, like big thing.
付き合ってやれよ。
ちと寂しい気持ちもあるがな。
後ろ宮家顧問錬金術師であることはこれからも変わらねえさ。
であるな。ではちょっと行ってくる。後ほどな。源氏の話によると、今日のパーティー、ちょっとした趣向があるらしいぞ。楽しみにしておれ。
用意したのはお前じゃないだろうか。
いちいち細かい男よ。では後ほどな。
じゃあな。
お兄ちゃん、今日は何かあるの？
Yes, we're giving back the gold.
何か特別な日？
It looked as though even Anja had picked up on that much. She seems to be getting tense for no reason.
後ろ宮家にとっては特別な日だ。だが、エンジェとは関係ない。
Yeah,
気楽にしてていいんだ。
like it's like not influencing you like in any way.
うん。あ、そうだ。ねえねえお兄ちゃん聞いた？さっきエヴァおばさんからね、すごい秘密を聞いたの。
Oh really?
マリアお姉ちゃんも知らない秘密、お兄ちゃんにだけ教えてあげるね。
Okay.
秘密ってなんだなんだ。
あのね、アーモンドが入ってたら当たりなんだって。
Almond in it. In what? In what?
当たりってくじ引きか何かの話か？
とにかくアーモンドが当たりなの。
Okay. Whatever that means. Anja puffed out her cheeks. Apparently she wanted to be prized for sharing this exciting secret. But just hearing that almonds win didn't really explain much, yeah.
わかったわかった。大切な秘密を教えてくれてありがとう。
Aww, he's so awesome.
お兄ちゃん嫌い。せっかく秘密を教えてあげたのに。
He prized you, that's fine. Anja, her cheeks still puffed out, headed back to where Auntie Eva was. They really are getting along well. Still, I guess I have no problem if it's around. If it was some guy from her class, I don't care if they both in elementary school, it's not happening. Okay. Not playing with the opposite sex without Oni-chan approval. At that moment, Genji-san voice rang out. The chatter gradually subsided, and the rain outside once again became apparent. Okay, let's see. It's here.
皆様、ご静粛に願います。
Silence filled the room. All of the relatives seems vaguely aware that tonight's festivities consisted of more than a Halloween party. Butler already knew. This was the ceremony to mark the return of gold from Kinzo to Beatrice, which had been borrowed for so many years. First off, that fact was unannounced by Kinzo himself. He spoke of how this gold had not only restored the Ushimiya family, but brought it to the level of wealth it had never been experienced. He spoke of how he would finally return this gold to Beatrice, the one who had saved the Ushimiya family. A weighty ingot decorated with a bright red ribbon passed from his hands to hers. Ah, the symbol. True. You told me you find this like Happy Kinzo creepy. And according to the previous like episodes and stuff, yeah, I can agree, but in episode 8 in general, like this storytelling, this is just pure wholesome story. I like it. It's weird, but it's like not disturbing to me or anything. It's just like, it's just happy. This is good. Finally.
しまう場所もないが特別に引き取ってやろう。
ベアトリーチェ様。
Okay. Despite her status, Battle remark earned her a surprising warning from Genji. Couldn't help but laugh.
後ろ宮家顧問錬金術師ベアトリーチェである。今宵をもち10トンの黄金の貸し出し契約の終了を受け入れるものである。我が祖母の代より数十年片翼をもがれたわしは再び飛翔の時を迎えた。わらわはそれを見守り子々孫々までの未来永劫の繁栄を。
Okay, cool. Applause filled the hall. Though she would just manage to make such a dignified speech, as soon as it was over, she stuck her tongue out and leered at us. Okay. I guess it's about the limit to how long Batu can stay serious. I like it.
ベアトリーチェは名を受け継ぐことで1000年を長らえる魔女である。よって彼女の子々孫々に至るまでそのすべてがベアトリーチェであり、そのすべてが当家の顧問錬金術師なのである。後ろ宮家子孫一同はベアトリーチェの恩義を永遠にたたえ、子々孫々に永遠にそれを伝えるのだ。ベアトリーチェは未来永劫後ろ宮家の恩人であり、尊い絆で結ばれた家族なのである。
ご承認いただける方々は拍手をもって承認をお願いいたします。
Did you clap too? Let me know. Maybe you don't agree and you didn't clap. After Genji's words, the relatives all looked at each other, then started applauding at once. This is cool.
ありがとう諸君。ベアトリーチェよ、そなたは後ろ宮家の一員だ。
Oh yeah, she is.
それは血より尊き絆によるものだ。
金の貸し借りの縁は血より大切であるからな。
Okay.
ベアトリーチェ様。
Battle being battle, I guess. After that, Kinzo long-winded speech continued. Tonight, Kinzo would retire as the Ushima family head. Then he announced that he would reveal the disruption of his distribution. A sear of excitement spread across the siblings in Monai trouble when they heard that they wouldn't have to wait for Kinzo's death to get their inheritance.
お前たちがそれぞれ金に苦労
Yep, pretty much.
しておる。それらの問題はすべてこれで解決できるであろう。
Okay, let's see.
ただし心せよ。これは死を待たずして与える遺産である。私はお前たちを厳しくも常に見守ってきた。
Okay. I guess he cared in his own way.
お前たちの父はそれをやめるのだ。私は雲上から見守るかのごとく、お前もはや何の口出しもせぬ。そなたたちの生きたいように生きるがよい。
親父。
Aww. Rodol got full emotional.
お父様。わかりました。私たちは必ずや飛翔してみせます。
兄弟で力を合わせ、後宮家をますますに繁栄させることを兄弟一同ここに誓います。
Does that mean we're going to have successful moon tourism?
そやで、
わしらは力を合わせたら向かうところ敵なしや。
Hideyoshi laughed, but Genji admonished him. However, he could understand why they were so happy. So far, the siblings had quarreled ruthlessly over the inheritance. However, this evening, the inheritance had been neatly split apart, and they no longer had any need to scheme for money. I just thought about this, like when I just said about moon tourism, I just realized that Kraus, like outside of like probably Goda, Kraus have like instant, like if you think about like making memes, Kraus is like the most obvious one to meme about outside of Goda. Like Kraus have like moon tourism, moon, like a lot of like weird depths, and also he's like punching goats. He's like one punch Kraus. Like guy is a legend. I don't know, it's like like I think like he's the easiest one to meme about. Oh, there's also Warwick actually. Yeah. In other words, the siblings no longer had any reason to squabble with each other anymore. On the contrary, this was a time for them to join hands and help each other become more and more prosperous. Even Rosa were sniffling with tears in their eyes. And so was Rudolph. Perhaps now, even at their ages, they had finally left the nest. Oh, this is so cool. Tonight, the eagles of the Ushima family would leave Rokkenjima. The nests waved from the witch magic and go their separate ways. With their own power and determination. Why you say separate ways? You just agreed to work together? It made Kinzo think. If only I had done this from the start. If he had settled the inheritance problem himself, there would have been no need for his children to quarrel at all. Instead, he had acted in all sullen manner and left the problem to them, which had resulted in the strained relationship to each other. Is this referencing like... I wonder if this is like fourth wall breaking, kind of, you know, like getting out of the episode 8 into like previous episodes. I wonder if like Kinzo thinks about other episodes when he didn't do this actually. And he says like, yeah, if I would do this before. You know what I mean? I wonder if this Kinzo is like aware of his like previous actions. Yes. All of that had been his responsibility. And now he was disentangled. It had been like an invisible rope wrapped around Kinzo's body. That rope had now come loose, and he felt a sense of release he hadn't experienced for so many years. Okay, cool! Happy Kinzo, happy family. The four siblings stepped forward, and before Kinzo, they swore to all support Kraus, the new head, and to lead the family to the greater prosperity. Their faces sparkled with the unexpected youthfulness. It was only natural. After all, the four of them had not been so naturally united since the time they were kids. Even when they were kids, they were not really united, we remember from the backstory, but maybe in this universe, yeah, they were. As the vibrancy of their youth returned to them, the siblings banded together once again. When Kraus finished his announcement, a warm round of applause filled the hall. The cousins, and the servants too, joined in on the applause that continued on and on. Anja watched this, dumbfounded. The four siblings had quarreled with each other constantly since they were kids. Supposedly, they had pointlessly locked swords with Kinzo inheritance. As their goal, their wariness over money sprung them on. Even the word of truth, the word I acknowledge, had been rewritten by this golden ceremony. Were they actually friendly towards each other, or did they quarrel all the time like I believe? It doesn't matter. Either way, right here, right now, all of those problems have been resolved. I mustn't believe. Oh my god! This is just Onichan farce. Oh, even though I knew the fact. When I watched that and the others hugging each other, with teary smile on their faces, I couldn't help but feel something warm welling up in my eyes. Good! You're opening up your heart! Okay, maybe there's hope.
信じないわ。
Come on, come on, come on!
これも全部お兄ちゃんの茶番なんでしょ。
Kind of yes. But also, come on.
お前は何を見たら聞いたら信じることができるんだ。
赤で赤き真実で言ってくれたら。
Once again, how do you show red outside of meta?
赤で言えなければ全ては嘘なのか。
信じない。私はこんなの。
And by your standpoint, saying red is truth. You just said I won't believe in white text. It's not red. Ah? Angel looked at the floor and felt silent. As a game master, Butler was able to use the red truth. However, that rule only exists on the Witch game board. In the words of humans, red truth doesn't exist. Exactly what I was saying. Like, world of humans, reality, red truth doesn't exist. You cannot really say anything in red. People see things, hear things, and when they believe that something is worth believing, they accept it as the red truth. Okay. So it kinda aligns with my theory about gold and red truths. Kinda, I guess. I didn't thought about this back then in terms of like reality and magic, like game boards. But in general, the idea was that red truth can be said if some specific person knows, or at least like believes that the thing he says is the truth, right? So I don't know, like if we say in red that Kyrie is dead, that's what the person believed in. And the golden truth is from like, we had like three, I think, only 3 places where the red golden truth is used, and it works as superior to the red truth in these cases because it's used in a way that this gold truth could be agreed on by multiple people. So red truth is like saying your own opinion on the thing, and if someone else accepts this as the truth, it becomes red truth. If you say some opinion and the others know that what you are saying, or the beliefs that you are saying to the other person, it's like 1 to 1 is the red truth, and like multiple to 1 is the golden truth, I think. And golden truth can be inferior to the gold truth as well, because if what this group thinks is actually fake, then that doesn't hold any power. But this is the same case with the red then. Okay, so red truth is used when the person actually know the thing, but someone else must accept this as the truth. And in the golden one, the person they speak to don't have to accept this as the truth. Or they don't have to accept this as the truth. Okay, I think I started to think about like new ideas and I got like kinda bamboozled. Yeah, instead of like telling you what I said, what I thought before, I started to adding some new stuff and like analogies. Okay, I will think about this. Unless Senja accepted, no kind of truth can become truth. Butler wanted her to realize this. There was no point in using the red truth rule of this game to force the truth on her. Anja would have to use her own power, her own heart, to accept the truth as a truth. Her decision was Anja's. No one could force her to decide either way. So there was nothing wrong with Anja declaring this scene to be farce. But if so, then what was the meaning of the hot tears dripping down Anja's face? Because she wants this to be true, she wants to believe. So there's still hope for her. It's way better word than she wants to believe, initially. It's way better. Your family is dead. Just like, you cannot change this fact. Just remember them in some other way. It's like, it will like let you live better life. Anja would have to consider that herself without anyone telling her. After one sniff and rub of her eyes, Anja let the 6-year-old version of herself take control of her peace. What followed was a harmonious, fun stretch of time. And I think this fun time we'll see in the next episode. I've split this recording actually into like 3 separated parts, and I believe we are around 50 minutes mark or 40 minutes, something like that. So this should be fine. We got a cool beginning, inheritance, like being shared with others. We got something about red truth that I theorized before, and I like actually like I have a note on this, but I didn't like really dive deep into the truths before. Maybe I should take another look on these notes, because what I said today about red truth seems like it makes sense, maybe not entirely, because I still feel like there's something I'm missing or like I'm messing up. But in general idea, I think it's something around these areas. Like red is like basically set 1-to-1, and gold is like red but amplified by the opinion or agreement of like other people. Like with like this is Kinzo body. If like one person say it in red, then it's true if you believe in this. And this person is saying the truth. But if you have the same information from multiple sources, basically, maybe that's what it is. Multiple sources of the same text. When we have like multiple games with multiple like stories written, right? Then if like all of them have like this is Kinzo's body or something similar that actually is said as truth in every single game, then you have like multiple sources of the same truth, and that becomes the gold truth in general. Maybe that's what it is. And the red truth is the specific truth that you need to agree on when reading the specific text. Well, anyway, this is an interesting topic, I think. So you can let me know what you think about red truth and gold truth. I'm curious if you have like any theories. Of course, if you've already read Umineko before, then don't spoiler me, but maybe you haven't and you have some ideas about red truth and golden truth, and we can like talk about it a bit. So yeah, anyway, thank you everyone for being with me. Leave up a like if you like Umineko. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. You can become a member if you would like to support me, if you like my content, and yeah. You could also see the episodes earlier if you do that as well. So everyone, thank you for being with me, for your comments, for your likes. I will see you in the next episode of Umineko. So for the Pocket Watch is going out.